Widener Library again from a different angle. All the tourists are there. They're taking pictures of themselves. This is the magnificent building, and this houses the library called the Widener Library, named after Harry Elkins Widener, who lost his life in the Titanic accident. He was drowned when the famous ship Titanic sank. So that's the Widener Library. This is the entrance to the Memorial Church. And this is the Science Center building. This is where undergraduate students are taught various science subjects. This is called Science Center. And this is the general look of the building. I'm told this building is made in the shape of a Polaroid camera. I cannot myself see the similarity, but it is said that this is made in the form of a Polaroid camera. Again, this is the Science Center building of Harvard University. And this magnificent building is the Memorial Hall. It's a church, and inside it there is a big auditorium where important events of Harvard University takes place whenever they want to do something indoors, not in the Tercentenary Theater. It is held here inside. There is a big auditorium inside. That's the Memorial Hall. This is really magnificent. Yet another view of the Science Center building. This is a modern building, but it looks very good and I like it. That's Science Center again. This is a water fountain right in front of the Science Center building. There, that's the fountain. And that's a general view of the city of Cambridge. The building right in front of the camera is a fire station. Actually, this is Cambridge's main fire station, this building. And see the traffic going both ways. This is just a general view. And that is Memorial Hall again from another angle. Memorial Hall. This is Poohs House. It's called Poohs House. I do not know what is Pooh, but this is in a tree right next to the Science Center building. There it says Pooh. That's the door, and I'll open that red door and see what's inside. It's an interesting thing. All tourists take picture of this thing, even though I do not know what it is really. Now I open that red door, and that's what's inside. That cavity in the tree trunk is the Poohs House. And that's the door closed. Poohs House is closed. And that's what is written there. Poohs, or Pooh. That's the Payne Music Building. Concerts and other musical functions take place inside this building. Payne Music Hall is the name. That's the front gate of Payne Music Building. It says John Knowles Payne Concert Hall. That's the main entrance. And this white building is called the Litowitz Building. It houses the economics department, also the government department inside it. And there is also a library inside it called Litowitz Library. This white building, this is right across from Science Center and also across from the Payne Music Building. And this building is called the Austin Hall. It's part of Harvard University's Law School department. This is part of Harvard Law School. It is called Austin Hall. It's an old-fashioned building made out of red sandstone. It's very elegant looking, magnificent. The Veritas sign or Harvard's logo on the wall of the Austin Hall. And this is Harvard Law School's Langdell Hall. It's a long building. It's the one side of it where the name Langdell Hall is written. Let me try to zoom in. Right there, that's Langdell Hall. Inside this building, the Harvard Law School Library is situated. I'll show you more pictures of Langdell Hall soon. This is the Langdell Hall. It's a very long building. From one side to another, it's a big distance. And these are the columns in front of the hall. That's the main entrance. Let me zoom in. See those steps? That's the entrance to the building. Harvard Law School Library is situated inside this building. That's Langdell Hall, and this is Law School's campus. This is the yard where Law School's graduation ceremony takes place, and that red building in front is called the Hauser Hall. That's the entrance to Hauser Hall. It's one of the modern law school buildings. Langdell Hall is pretty old, but this is comparatively new. That's Austin Hall. So this has been a quick tour of Harvard University, but there are a lot more to see. So I have to break up this video into parts. This has been part 1, I think. It has to be within 10 minutes for YouTube. So if I can break it down, then I'll call this Tour of Harvard Part 1. There will be many more tours. Harvard is beautiful. Harvard is beautiful. And Harvard is famous. Harvard is important and all that. So this has been a quick tour of Harvard University, but more tours, more departments, more schools will follow in future videos. Thank you for watching. Bye. This building is called the Griswold Hall. This is part of Harvard Law School. Griswold Hall. This is another entrance of the Langdell Hall. This is probably the main entrance. This faces the Massachusetts Avenue, the main street, and International Legal Studies is situated in this building. There is a ILS library inside. This is the Pound Hall, another Harvard Law School building. This is Pound Hall. I think the name is written somewhere here, right there, Pound Hall. It's part of Harvard Law School. And this is a magnificent church right in front of the Harvard Law School. I don't know what it is called, but it looks very elegant and decent. That's a church right in front of the Harvard Law School. This is right on Mass Ave, the main street. That's the church from another angle. This is right on Massachusetts Avenue, right near the bus stop. This is the bus stop. This is from where I'll board my bus right now.